sheep follow the shepherd, sheep follow the shepherd, la 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 la, la 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 la. And I will follow Jesus, I will follow Jesus, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Hello, little Rews. It's been a little while, I'm sorry about that, but as it's going to be a long while before we can meet again, I thought I would do some more podcasts for you. God loves you and I love you, and that's the way it should be. Doobie doobie doo. God loves you and I love you, and that's the way it should be. You can be happy and I can be happy, and that's the way it should be. Doobie doobie doo. You can be happy and I can be happy, and that's the way it should be. Because God loves you and I love you, and that's the way it should be. Doobie doobie doo. God loves you and I love you, and that's the way it should be. You can be very sad, I can be very sad, that's the way it can be. You can be very sad, I can be very sad, that's the way it can be. But God loves you and I love you, and that's the way it should be. Doobie doobie doo. God loves you and I love you, and that's the way it should be. Hooray! Let's try the Grand Old Duke of York. Oh, the Grand Old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to up the hill and marched them down again. And when they're up, they're up, and when they're down, they're down. And when they're rolling up, way up, they're neither up nor down. Oh, the Grand Old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to up the hill and marched them down again. And when they're up, they're up, and when they're down, they're down. And when they're only up, way up, they're neither up nor down. Hooray! Shall we sing If I Go A-Flying? Good. Put on your seatbelt and get ready to go on the biggest aeroplane. If I go a-flying, flying, flying, if I go a-flying, God is there. If I go a-flying on the biggest aeroplane, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere. Now, should we go driving in the car? Put your seatbelt on. If I go a-driving, driving, driving, if I go a-driving, God is there. If I go a-driving on the longest journey, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere. Now, shall we go climbing up a mountain? Perhaps you need to put your backpack on with your picnic and your boots. Off we go. If I go a-climbing, climbing, climbing, if I go a-climbing, God is there. If I go a-climbing up the highest mountain, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere. And now perhaps we'll go swimming to the bottom of the ocean. You've got your swimmers on, and maybe your armbands if you need them. Ready, sploosh! If I go a-swimming, swimming, swimming, if I go a-swimming, God is there. If I go a-swimming to the bottom of the ocean, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere. Now it's time to go to sleep. If I go a-sleeping, sleeping, sleeping, if I go a-sleeping, God is there. If I go a-sleeping on the darkest night, we stay asleep and we'll do sleeping bunnies. See the little bunny sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we wake them with a merry tune? Oh, how still are they ill? Wake up, bunnies! Hop the bunnies, hop, 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 hop the bunnies, hop, hop, hop the bunnies, hop, 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 hop the bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Let's do it again. Off to sleep. See the little bunny sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we wake them with a merry tune? Oh, how still are they ill? Wake up, bunnies! Hop the bunnies, hop, 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 hop the bunnies, hop, hop, hop the bunnies, hop, 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 hop the bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Whee! I think we should do Twinkle Twinkle. You got your stars ready? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Whee! So today I want to start talking to you about some colours. Now, many of you will have put up beautiful pictures of rainbows in your windows, and I expect you know the story of the rainbow, but that's not what I'm going to be talking to you about today for the next few weeks. I don't know if you can see my necklace. These are the colours I'm going to talk about, and they're not the colours of the rainbow, though some of them are in the rainbow. So today's colour is the first one, gold or yellow. Now I thought I would look around and maybe you could do that too and see how many things you can see which are gold or yellow. Here's a few pictures of the ones that I found around my house and garden. So what can you see that's yellow or gold? Now there's a song we'll sing about these colours. I'd like to teach it to you. Gold stands for heaven, gold stands for heaven, gold stands for heaven where I want to go. Black means I'm a sinner, black means I'm a sinner, black means I'm a sinner so I can't get in. Red means Jesus died, red means Jesus died, red means Jesus died and he rose again. White means I'm forgiven, white means I'm forgiven, white means I'm forgiven when I trust in him. Green means I'm growing, green means I'm growing, green means I'm growing when I read and pray. So how does yellow or gold come into the Bible? What's that got to do with Jesus? Because all my Bible stories, all my true stories point to Jesus. Well, I don't know if you've been longing to see someone for a long time. Perhaps granny or granddad or your carer, your nanny who looks after you usually, or someone in your family, somebody you haven't been able to see for a long time, partly because of all this illness that's been around. Well, it's a little bit like that. The true story from the Bible comes right near the end of it, where an old man called John had a vision, a dream, like a dream, in which God showed him what heaven was going to be like. And in that, it's a wonderful picture. It's quite an exciting picture at times. Right at the end, it says, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, and there was no more crying or sadness. God will wipe away every tear from their eye. There will be no more pain, and God will be with them and will be their God, and they will be his people." And that's a little bit like what we might feel now, longing to be together, longing to be with our friends, our family. But for those of us who know Jesus, that's what it's like for us, longing to be in heaven with God. And probably that's what everyone was longing for. Everyone wants things to be put right and to be with God and for him to be with us, loving us like our family. And that's a picture from this yellow, the gold bead, reminds us of. Heaven is gold, heaven is yellow. That's what in this song it talks about. And it's talking about how we long to be with Jesus, with everything being all right. A word to the grown-ups. I don't know if you've had things in your life that you've longed for, and maybe they've happened and maybe they haven't. I remember when I was a teenager, I longed for a horse, and that one never happened. I longed for a boyfriend, and that one eventually happened. And then I longed for a husband, and that one happened. And then I longed for children, and rocky start, but that one happened. And then you look forward to them leaving home, and that's happened. Sometimes things happen, sometimes they don't. But I wonder what you look forward to. I think I was in my 30s before I really started thinking about heaven and looking forward to that. It took reading a good book and talking to people to realise that how important heaven is. Until then, well, it was, I suppose it was something I believed in and wanted in the way that you might think that you're going to want glasses when you're 60. You want it at some point. But I realised actually how important it is that heaven is this is the life here and now is preparation for heaven. And so everything that we do and think now is something that's preparing us for heaven. That's the most important thing. And so I wonder where you've set your heart. It doesn't mean that you can't long for or look forward to things like, I'm looking forward to the first grandchild or looking forward to a holiday. Yes, they're good things and they're wonderful things, but the thing that really is going to top the list is getting to heaven. And so what follows in the next few weeks is actually the most important thing in the world. And that's my thought for today. I don't know if you need any ideas, craft ideas. If you're a nail varnish person, you might like to paint your nails in the colours of the gospel. I've done that in the past. Or perhaps you could take an egg carton box, the cardboard sort, and make a caterpillar in those colours. So gold, black, red, white and green. Make a little caterpillar Those are just a few ideas. Hope you have a good week.